Hello and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got the Ozeino OW810, a dual wireless gaming headset. So we're going to start with unboxing as per usual, just to see what is actually in the box apart from the headset itself. And let's get it out of the way. So we've got the instruction manual, how to connect the device, how to use it, how to use the adapters and Bluetooth as well, which I will show you in a second anyway. And then we've got two cables and a wireless adapter as well. So when you buy the headset, this is actually what you get in the box. So we've got a Type-C to 3.5mm jack cable. So the Type-C goes into the headset itself, and then the jack goes into your device. Then we've got a Type-A to Type-C cable to charge the headphones themselves, and then we've got an adapter. What's brilliant about the adapter itself is that it's a Type-C and a Type-A as well. So you've got a full-sized USB, or if you want to use it with your phone, you can use the Type-C. So for example, I've got my PlayStation 5 Pro in here. If I want to use the headset wirelessly with the PlayStation 5 Pro, all I have to do is plug in the adapter to the back of the PlayStation 5 Pro to one of the USB-A ports. Alternatively, if I don't have a Type-A full-size USB port, like on my MSI 8AI Plus Claw, all I have to do is plug it into one of the two Type-C ports. On top of that, the Claw obviously supports Bluetooth, so you can connect wirelessly without any adapters as well. But the clarity is better via the wireless adapter. And then if you've got, like I have a Fold 7 in here, you can just plug it into a Type-C port of your, I don't know, iPhone 15 Pro Max, a Galaxy Fold, any Android device really, for the past 10 years. As long as you've got a Type-C. Or you can connect it via Bluetooth, as I will show you in a second. Now, the headset itself is actually pretty comfortable, obviously adjustable to your liking, to the size of your head. You've got this nice premium memory foam on the ear pads, and this nice foam on the very top as well. They weigh about 326 grams, so not the heaviest, not the lightest, something in between, but they are very, very, very comfortable themselves, and as you can see, nicely adjustable. Yeah, I really like that memory foam, which is always nice. On the side of it, you've got a power button, volume up, volume down, and then you've got the BT Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz switch, plus a Type-C connector on the bottom, which I will show you in a second. You also have this RGB lighting on both sides. However, you can turn it off if you'd like to as well, which again, I will show you in a second. So let's move it on to the Bluetooth mode. The cool thing is that when you do switch it, it actually tells you there is a voiceover. Same when you turn them on, or when you turn the mic off or on, the headset actually tells you that the mic is on or off. Plus you've got some visual indication as well on the microphone itself. So I'm going to connect it with my trusty iPhone 11, which doesn't have a Type-C port, but it obviously does have a Bluetooth. So we are going to switch it to Bluetooth mode, and let's have a quick look. Just waiting for them to pop up. You have to look for OW810, and then that's it. That's literally it. This is it. Voila, all done, all connected, and you can use it with your iPhone or Android or any other Bluetooth device really. So this is the microphone itself. It does support noise cancelling as well, so we'll record a sample later on in the video. Now the headphones themselves also, the buttons on the headset itself also doubles up as a remote. So if you press once on volume up, it skips the track forward. If you press volume down once, it goes back one track. Now if you press and hold, it will then adjust the volume. So if you press and hold on plus, it will adjust the volume higher, and minus obviously down. And then if you double press it, it switches the light off, and that's the decrease the volume. And if you double press the increase the volume, it turns the microphone off and on. And like I said, there is also an audio cue. It tells you actually that you switched off your mic and so on. Gets a bit of you getting used to, but yeah, so if you press and hold, it adjusts the volume. If you press once, it skips the track forward or backward, depends on which button you press. And then if you double click on the volume down, it then switches off the RGB lighting. And as you can see, they look like regular headset with the RGB off and the microphone hidden. But you obviously, if you want to, you can flash everyone's eyes with RGB if you want to turn it on. So that's that. In terms of the headset itself, it charges, as you've seen, via the Type-C. Now, if you want to use it with the adapter, with your PlayStation 5, for example, you need both the Type-C and the Type-A combined into the adapter itself, and then you can plug it in. Now, in terms of using it with your phone, you just need a Type-C or a Bluetooth connection. You do get about 40 hours on one charge, so pretty decent. In terms of the audio quality, I have to admit they are quite bass heavy, so great for explosions, maybe not so great for the audio clarity when you're having an in-game conversations, but other than that, for the price you pay, which is about 35 to 40 pounds, it's a really decent headset. And in terms of the built-in microphone, this is actually how it sounds with the built-in noise cancellation, which is pretty decent because my cat is actually eating some food in the background. So if you can't hear it, that's great. Otherwise, it would be quite embarrassing. So yeah, thanks for watching another episode of Quick Expert Reviews, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye!